When raindrops fall on parched earth, they do more than quench the soil. They release a captivating smell, a sensory experience so enchanting it has a name: Petrichor. But what exactly is this elusive aroma, and what causes it? Join us as we dive into the fascinating world of Petrichor, exploring the scientific secrets behind the captivating smell after rain. As we inhale the crisp air after a shower, we're greeted by more than just the absence of heat. There's a distinct earthy and somewhat metallic temps in the air, a testament to the complex interplay of chemical and biological processes set in motion by the falling rain. At first glance, the origin of this unique aroma might seem simple, a byproduct of rain interacting with dry soil. But the reality is far more intricate and intriguing. One of the key players in this olfactory orchestra is a class of organic compounds known as terpenes. These hydrocarbons, commonly found in plant oils, are released into the soil during dry periods and remain dormant until rain arrives. When raindrops hit the ground, they act as tiny extractors, pulling these terpenes out of the soil and releasing them into the air. This infusion of essential oils contributes to the characteristic earthy and musky note of Petrichor. But terpenes are not the only compounds involved in this aromatic journey. Another significant contributor is a metabolic byproduct of certain soil-dwelling bacteria, an organic compound aptly named Geosmin, derived from the Greek words geo for earth and os for smell. Geosmin is a key player in the earthy aroma that graces our nostrils after a downpour. Produced by bacteria such as Streptomyces coachlear, geosmin is initially retained in the soil. However, when rain falls, it is mobilized, traveling through the roots of plants or simply by dissolving in water, and is carried into the air, where it reaches our olfactory sensors. What's fascinating is that geosmin is extremely potent. Humans can detect it at incredibly low concentrations, as little as 5 parts per trillion, making it one of the most sensitive indicators of Petrichor. This sensitivity likely traces back to our evolutionary past, where the ability to locate water sources was crucial for survival. A trait shared with other organisms like camels and insects, which are even more attuned to geosmin's presence. However, the story of the post-rain smell doesn't end with terpenes and geosmin. Another intriguing element enters the scene: ozone. This highly reactive molecule is formed when lightning splits oxygen molecules, resulting in the formation of triatomic oxygen, which is more commonly known as ozone. As the storm progresses, this ozone is carried downwards by downdrafts, reaching our nostrils as a sharp, clean scent reminiscent of chlorine. This distinctive aroma adds a unique layer to the post-rain bouquet. Now let's talk about how these compounds come together to create the full sensory experience we associate with the smell of rain. Imagine a dry, cracked piece of earth baking under the sun. Over time, this baked soil releases essential oils from plants in the surrounding area, along with geosmin from bacteria residing in the top layer of the soil. These compounds become part of a fragrant yet invisible film covering the ground. Then comes the rain, washing away years of accumulated dust and revealing the damp soil underneath. Now, as the raindrops hit the ground, they carry these scent molecules with them, much like tiny perfume bottles, shattering and diffusing their fragrance into the air. The mingling of terpenes, geosmin, and ozone creates the unique, multisensory experience we call Petrichor. While these 3 compounds are the main characters in the olfactory drama, there are supporting actors that play crucial roles. Rain doesn't just release these scents passively. It actively disperses them through a phenomenon known as aerosol formation. Picture the raindrops as miniature drummers striking the surface of the earth. Their impact generates tiny bubbles filled with dissolved gases and organic compounds. When these bubbles burst, they release microscopic droplets or particles known as aerosols into the air. These aerosols serve as carriers, transporting the fragrance of Petrichor into our upper respiratory tract, where it can be perceived as the distinct smell of rain. The intensity and longevity of this scent depend on various factors, with temperature and humidity taking center stage. Moderate warm temperatures allow volatile compounds to stay suspended in the air for longer, intensifying the smell. Likewise, high humidity acts as a fragrance preserver, preventing the scent from dissipating too quickly. However, extreme dryness or cold can suppress the aroma as fewer molecules become airborne. Wind, too, plays a pivotal role. Gentle breezes can carry the scent to our noses, enhancing our enjoyment of petrichor. But strong winds can dilute this aroma, sometimes even changing its character. Additionally, shifts in air pressure associated with storms can influence how these scent molecules are carried and dispersed. What we perceive as the smell of rain is, in fact, a complex interplay of chemistry, biology, meteorology, and even geology. Our local environment plays a significant role in shaping the exact nature of this aroma. The type of soil in a region is a critical factor in determining the strength and character of petrichor. Clay-rich soils, known for their ability to retain moisture and organic matter, tend to produce stronger petrichor than sandy soils that drain more quickly. Furthermore, the amount of organic material present in the soil can influence the intensity of geosmin, the earthy component of petrichor. Soils rich in organic matter, such as those found in forests, often produce more musty aromas compared to urban soils. This difference is due to the types of bacteria present and their metabolic activity. For instance, soils with a high concentration of actinobacteria are more likely to produce abundant geosmin, resulting in a stronger, more earthy post-rain smell. In contrast, the microbiology of the soil plays a crucial role. Different species of actinobacteria produce varying amounts of geosmin and other compounds like 2-methylisoborneol, which adds a musty note. Additionally, the sheer diversity of microbial life in wetland soils can lead to a more complex and layered post-rain smell compared to agricultural fields or urban areas. But the fascination with the smell of rain doesn't stop at its mere identification. Humans have long been captivated by this phenomenon, incorporating it into various aspects of their lives. The perfume industry, for example, has sought to capture the essence of petrichor, with some brands even naming their fragrances after the smell of rain. Perfumes like Creed's Virgin Island Water attempt to bottle the essence of rain-soaked landscapes, using marine and aquatic notes to mimic the freshness of petrichor. And it's not just perfumes that seek inspiration from the smell of rain. Artists, musicians, and poets have long been enamored with this sensory experience. The song Petrichor by the band The Paper Kites is a beautiful ode to the nostalgia and tranquility evoked by the smell of rain. But beyond human fascination, the smell of rain holds significant environmental implications. Climate change, with its impact on rainfall patterns and soil conditions, could potentially alter the production of petrichor. More frequent droughts might lead to a reduction in plant oils and bacterial byproducts, weakening the post-rain aroma. Conversely, heavier rainfall could wash away these scent-producing compounds, also diminishing petrichor. Furthermore, urbanization and pollution threaten to mask or alter petrichor. Pollutants like nitrogen oxides and particulate matter can interfere with the release of terpenes and geosmin, sometimes producing an unpleasant chemical-like odor. Understanding the composition of petrichor not only satisfies our curiosity, but also highlights the complex beauty of our natural world. It underscores the intricate relationships between chemistry, biology, and our environment, reminding us of the profound impact even the smallest natural phenomena can have on our lives. So next time you feel the earth yielding to the touch of rain, take a deep breath. Inhale the aroma of petrichor and appreciate the symphony of natural processes that create this captivating smell. And that concludes our exploration into the captivating world of petrichor, the smell after rain. If you found this video insightful, we invite you to subscribe for more captivating content. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.